Shit, I wouldn't ask you for nothing extra.
Nothing is free.
True. The only price you would have had to pay is have me around longer. Unless that's gonna be an issue. I don't want your baby's daddy running up on me in here, shawty.
She's single. Pam. My God. You know what they say about a man in a uniform?
You know, it's kind of interesting because, as Pam said, a man in uniform. Trey definitely seems to give off those vibes of the kind of guy Karen's into. I mean, when you look at the fact that, he's in uniform, he has a bit of a street kind of vibe to him. That's probably what attracted her to Zach when they first got together. As somebody pointed out during the live stream last night, Karen seems to be the type that likes a fixer-upper. A man that is a bit rough around the edges, but she feels like she can do something with him. But the problem is, more often, somebody said, well, the problem is Karen typically gives up on a project before she finishes. Honestly, I think Karen's one of those types where if the project she's working on doesn't yield results at a rate fast enough, she'll just kick him to the curb, which is arguably what she did with Zach. But at the same time, it's kind of interesting how, Trey is definitely attracted to Karen. And somebody was like, well, I'm surprised, he's all over pregnant Karen when you got Pam, who's annoying but fine right there. Well, I think the key difference is Pam is a lot thirstier than Karen. Karen has an air of aloofness to her. And, well, like she said, she's been single for the past 3 months. She's just been focusing on herself. And honestly, while I applaud her for doing so, she should have definitely taken more time to, pay attention to her books so she wouldn't have had the auto payment mishap that she had to deal with in last night's episode. But yeah, Trey definitely seems like the kind of guy that Karen is into. Whether or not he's like a recurring character, we know he's showing up next week, but that's to deliver some boxes. And then Karen's like, oh, hell no. I'm thinking Trey is coming there on his own accord with some things for Karen. And it's kind of funny because he mentioned like, well, I'm attracted to you, but unless you got a baby daddy, like I don't want to deal with that kind of thing. Like, baby daddy trying to fight. But no, it's interesting because we could see, pun intended, Karen have a fresh start with Trey. I don't know. But, and I'm not trying to judge, but, given that he's the delivery man and whatnot, he's not one to have seemingly a lot of funds like Zach or Aaron. So Karen might look at this as an opportunity. He's like, I can control him because I make the money. Plus, she's been really harping on the fact that she's been having to do everything by herself lately. So, I don't know. Do you think there's some potential with Trey? Or is this just like a little crush thing where every time he comes in, she's going to be a bit flirty because he's flirty? Who knows? But this could be the first time she's really getting some male attention since Brian left the job and got a new contractor because of his wife. So, who knows? Maybe this Trey is a recurring character. What do you think? How do you feel about it? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one.